A new dawn in Cairo, but the same grievances. It is the 7th day of protest in Egypt. Hello, it is 5 a.m. in Washington, midday in Cairo. I'm Monita and Rajpal.
And I'm Zain Verjee. You're watching World 1 live from London. Also ahead.
You're watching World 1. It is noon in Egypt at the beginning of a very critical week for the country. Anti-government protests have entered their 7th day. At least 1,000 people are already on the streets of Cairo. The man who is the target of the thousands of protesters met with members of his new government on Sunday. Hosni Mubarak urged them to talk with all political parties and ordered them to get to work restoring public faith in the economy. More of the president's remarks were read on state television. Well, former British Prime Minister Tony Blair is a Middle East envoy, peace envoy. He's been watching developments in Egypt closely, and he joins us now live from Jerusalem. Mr. Blair, thank you very much for being with us. I guess the first question is, in your opinion, do you think Mr. Mubarak should go?
Well, there's going to be change in Egypt. I don't think the immediate question is actually to do with the president. I think
Blair,
it's to do with
how...
This is World 1 live from London. All they wanted was a holiday in the sunshine. Instead, they found themselves trapped in a country that looks more like a war zone.
We tried to get a flight from Alexandria.
Now, some of the world newspaper views on Egypt. In Turkey, the headline in today's Zaman is Turkey to trade more with post-autocratic Egypt, Tunisia. It goes on to say Turkish businessmen are hopeful these popular movements will democratize the country. The Post here is saying, their headline is saying that their protests, the tone of the protests may be changing. Its headline, anger in Cairo starts to focus on Israel, U.S. as change fails to materialize. Its editorial says Obama is gambling that an anti-American Islamist government. Another Israeli newspaper, Haaretz, is focusing on the Syrian angle to this story. Their headline, Assad, Syria in better position than Egypt since it has no ties with Israel. The Syrian president is saying he'll now promote political reform in the wake of other countries' uprisings, but he believes he'll have an easier time. The Washington Post headline, Obama administration aligns itself with protests in Egypt with call for orderly transition. It says, as the administration struggled to move ahead of the situation, many views your world papers today. The European football transfer window comes to a close this Monday. Along with the players, a lot of money will be transferred between top clubs. Here's Don Riddell with more details on that. Hello, Don.
Hi there, thanks very much. This is a great day for football fans. A ball won't be kicked and they'll all be on tenterhooks. Absolutely fascinating. The winter transfer window in Europe is going to close in just over 12 hours throughout the day.
I'll just say one thing. It's nice to be wanted with all that money. Man, imagine feeling wanted with all that.
Good feeling, yeah.
Yeah, Don, thank you very much. You're watching World 1 live from London. Coming up, we'll show you what's trending on social media from inside Egypt.
That's ahead. Stay with CNN.
Because of the internet blackout that's been in effect, we haven't been getting a lot of eye reports from the scene, but here's one that stood out and made it through. A tourist from Ireland managed to take several videos from his vantage point on the 18th floor of a downtown hotel and a taxi ride through the city.
I had to wait.
You're watching World 1 live from London. I'm Zain Verjee.
And I'm Monita Rajpal. Thank you for joining us right here on CNN.